Well, this is what Kylian Mbappe had to say about his role for his country. He said, I have to step up defensively. It's important for the team, and I have to do it. It will start in this World Cup because we want to win it. And I don't know, Stewart Robson, I feel like Mbappe heard you speaking yesterday. For more on Mbappe, let's go on over to the sandbox where Robbo and Shaka are standing by.
Okay, Robbo, Kylian Mbappe himself saying that he has to step up defensively. How does France shape up, and how does Kylian Mbappe play into that for him to be more effective for Deschamps in the defending of whoever's got possession?
Well, he doesn't have to track back. You don't want your centre forward running all over the pitch and tracking back. But when the ball's in and around him, he needs to go and close it down with enthusiasm, because then other players can close down around him. But the thing for me, and the frustration with me with Mbappe, is that he doesn't make enough runs in behind at the start of games because he's devastated. So when Upamecano's got the ball, I'm expecting to see Mbappe make these sort of runs into that area there, down the side of Senegal. And if the two centre-halves are wide apart, he makes runs into there for the ball to be played over the top. Then it will force Senegal back because he's got so much pace. That actually frightens defenders. Then, as the game develops and Senegal get deeper, then he can start coming off short and making little runs in there, and Dembele can start making the runs in behind because he likes to come short, get on the ball and make things happen. But he's at his most devastating when his pace runs in behind. That's what defenders don't like.
Okay, but then he makes that run in behind. Senegal are forced back. Possession turns over. What is Mbappe's role once Senegal do have possession in and around their own box?
If the centre-half's got it, he's got to go and close him down. That's as simple as that. He doesn't have to chase back because Doué and Alexis will do all the work in the wide areas. Dembele will join him as well. So they force Senegal if the two centre-halves want to play, Dembele and Mbappe have to go and close the ball down.
And no expectation for him to drop into his own half defensively?
No, because if they press the ball, that means Tchouameni can go and press the ball, Rabiot can go and press the ball, Doué can go and press the ball, Alexis can go and press the ball. The centre-halves, the right back and the centre-halves play 10, 15 yards further up the field. But it all starts with the front players, and Dembele, Mbappe and Doué and Alexis all have to do that.
All right, so Kylian Mbappe knows what he has to do. Didier Deschamps, are you listening? Robbo's laid out your whole game plan there.
Brilliant stuff there. Who says you can't teach old dogs new tricks with technology, eh? All right, well, here's a look at what Kylian Mbappe has already accomplished. As you know, this is his third World Cup. He won as a debutant in 2018, and nobody will forget his brilliant heroics in the final against Argentina 4 years ago. But France ended up losing that one, and I think they will feel that there's a score to settle in this one. Well, that's a final that still burns. The two men who are joining us right now are Julien Laurens and 1998 World Cup winner in Frank Leboeuf. All right, guys. I mean, Frank, it's time for France to shine, isn't it? But specifically time for Kylian Mbappe to shine.
It is time. Well, France always shine, most of the time. 4 finals in 7 World Cups. It's not that bad for a country like France, especially with nothing before that. But I want to believe that team, that squad will shine because the talent is absolutely there in every positioning. So I believe that we're going to have a great World Cup. He's a great player. Statistic talks for him. We saw the graphic. The guy is huge. He can be the guy who scored the most goals in the World Cup after that one. So we just want him, as Robbo said, just push a little bit forward, try to put a little bit of pressure, help your friend. And if you do so, you're going to be the leader we are waiting for. You're going to be the guy who's going to start action, defensive one. And you're going to be the guy who's going to create something amazing for the national team, chemistry. And if we have chemistry, we're going to win the World Cup.
All right, well, look at that. Shaka and Robbo have joined us back from the sandbox. But Jules, let me go to you on what your thoughts are on what Mbappe said about needing to and wanting to contribute more defensively.
Yeah, I think he has to. He knows it, but I think he's known it for a while. So at times under Luis Enrique at PSG, he did it a little bit. Remember that quarter-final second leg away at Barcelona, where Luis Enrique said to him, that's the famous clip that was in the documentary in Spain, where he said, I need you. He took Michael Jordan as an example. He took all of that. He said, I need you to press Kubasi. A bit like what Robbo just explained. You don't have to run like a crazy guy and chasing the ball all the time, but just close them down, close the centre-backs down. And in that case, in the Barcelona-PSG game was Kubasi. And, today might be Koulibaly, although he's not fully fit. So it might be the young Mamadou Sarr that might be on the ball, or Niakate. And you just have to do that effort for your team. I think he will. I think the difference as well is that he's the captain for the first time in World Cup. He was captain at the Euros. But at the World Cup, it's different. It's another level. And certainly, I think the armband gives him more responsibility, and he feels that very much.
All right, well, let's have a look at what L'Equipe is saying as France get ready to jump into action at this World Cup. I'm not even going to try and say this in French, but I do know it says step into the light. And that's because Jules texted us the translation a couple of minutes ago. So thanks so much, Jules, for that one. But Jules, is going to be a big one today against Senegal. It's a very unlikely rivalry indeed, but how excited are you to be there?
Oh, super exciting. It'd be fantastic. I think that's the thing with this World Cup as well. We've had to wait a long time. We've been here a long time waiting for France to play this first game. It's finally here in New Jersey this afternoon. It's a huge game because it's a tricky one as well to start the World Cup. It's Senegal, a big team, really good team, probably the best African team of the last 10 years, let's say, of that decade. There's a lot of ties historically between the two countries, obviously, socially, politically. There's huge community and huge, Senegalese population in France or from Senegalese descent. In the Senegal team, there's a lot of players who were born in France, who were born in Paris, who lived all their life in France, for example. So it's a very, very special game. Even without O2, and Frank can talk about what happened in O2, of course, but there's something special between the two countries for sure.
Well, Frank, we'll talk about what happened in 2002 in just a bit, but specifically for this game today, what do you want to see from France?
Well, first I want to respect Senegal. So before talking about France, you know that we are talking about playing against the AFCON champion and a great squad, great team with many players we really know, and we know all the talent. So it's maybe the most difficult game that any national team, have to play for the first game of that World Cup. And I know that Didier Deschamps wasn't very happy, but he said that's the draw, we have to accept it. But Senegal is going to be a hell of a team to play against. So what I want France to show that they are the favorites and why they are the favorites. I want to see like I saw Paris Saint-Germain playing this season, where you were expecting things which happened. And France, I want to see that. I want to see the forward front, giving headaches to defenders and striker. I want Rabiot and Chouamini to be very strong, and I want Saliba to show me that he's really the best defender central back in the world, because I think he is. So I want to see him with the leadership at the back of that French team. I want France to step up and to make a statement today against Senegal.
Well, Frank wanting France to make a statement, but Robbo, as we know, Senegal can definitely be a tricky opponent.
They can be, because they're going to be strong and physical. They're going to be well organised. They can counter-attack as well. But it's up to France to do what Spain didn't do. And that was, and I was talking about it on the sandbox, Mbappé and Dembélé at times have to make runs in behind right from the start of the game and put Senegal under pressure. Get the wide players on the ball to go past people. Play at a high intensity. Play a forward-thinking game right from the start of the game. Get yourself 1-0 up, and then you can pass the ball. Then you can control the pace of the game. Start the game quickly. That's what France have to do.